Hello, and welcome to this video on sharing quantities using ratios. We have the following problem. Molly, her spouse, and her mother jointly purchased an estate for $720,000. Their individual investments in the estate were in the ratio of 6:4:8 respectively. First, calculate how much each person invested. Second, each of them decided to invest an additional $40,000 to develop the estate into a small family resort. Calculate their new investment ratio after the additional investment and express the ratio in its lowest terms. To work with this problem, we need to work with the ratio 6:4:8. The ratio 6:4:8 is equivalent to the ratio 6 divided by 2 to 4 divided by 2 to 8 divided by 2. Two ratios are equivalent if one of them is obtained from the other by multiplying all terms by the same non-zero constant. In this case, we divided 6 by 2. In other words, we multiplied 6 by 1/2. Same with 4, same with 8, and we obtained 3 to 2 to 4. The total of the ratio is given by the addition of terms of the ratio. So we have, in our case, 3 plus 2 plus 4, and that gives us a 9. Based on the total of the ratio and the terms of the ratio, we can say that Molly's share, what Molly invested in the estate, was 3 out of 9. So Molly's share can be computed by calculating 3 divided by 9 multiplied by the value of the estate, $720,000. Then Molly's investment is equal to, and as we perform that operation, we find $240,000. That's Molly's share. So Molly invested $240,000 in the estate. Now her spouse's share is given by 2, second number, 2 out of 9. So her spouse's share, it's right here, was 2 out of 9. Because of that, to compute how much her spouse invested in the estate, we multiplied 2 divided by 9 by $720,000. That's how much Molly's spouse invested. And when we perform that multiplication, we find the value $160,000. So here we have $160,000. That was the investment that Molly's spouse did. Now finally, Molly's mother's share was, according to the ratio, 4 out of 9. So her mother's share was 4 out of 9. That's twice 2 out of 9. So Molly's mother invested 4 divided by 9 times $720,000 in the estate. That gives us twice the amount we just got before. That's $320,000. Okay, so we have that Molly invested $240,000. Molly's spouse invested $160,000. And Molly's mother invested $320,000. Let's move on to working with part B of the problem. So these are the answers to part A. Let's work in part B of the problem. And for that, I'm going to erase the screen. So let me erase what we did here. And then write what we're going to do for part B. Okay. Now, Molly, her spouse, and her mother decided to invest an additional $40,000 to develop the estate into a small family resort. We want to calculate their new investment ratio after the additional investment. Then to do this, we take the investment that we found for Molly and then the one for her mother, the one for her spouse, and we add 40,000 to each of those investments. So now Molly has invested would be 240,000 plus 40,000, so that's 280,000. Her mother has invested 160,000 and then she invests 40,000 more. So we have 200,000. And then that was actually, oh, that was her spouse's investment. Yes, after the 40,000. And then after the 40,000, Molly's mother invested what she invested before, so 320,000 plus the 40,000. So we have 360,000. And this is a new ratio. After we add 40,000 to each of these, the original investments, we get the new ratio. And to express this ratio in its lowest terms, we divide by common factors. We divide each term of the ratio by common factors. Here we can see that 10,000 is a factor of each of those terms. So we can reduce this ratio to 28, 200, it would be 28. So 28 to 20, and then to 36. And then 28, 20, and 36 are all multiples of 4. When we divide every term by 4, we get 7 to 5 to 9. And now 7, 5, and 9 have nothing in common other than 1 as a factor. So we have reduced this ratio right here to its lowest terms. So we can say that their new investment ratio after the additional investment is 7 to 5 to 9. All right, that's all for this problem. If you have questions, please write a comment and I will be happy to help you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.